Excuse me. So, hi. I'm making this video to ask the question, I'll just come out and say it. Are you trying to be your own boss? So, now if you work a 9 to 5 and you like it, or you work full time as an employer and you like it, great. If it's a good job, you got a good boss. If you get good pay, if you get good benefits, if you like the hours, if you like the commute time, keep it. There's no problem. However, if you have a boss that you're not particularly fond of, if you don't get paid as much as you feel you're worth, if you don't like the duties of the job, if you don't like your coworkers, if any one of or all of those things are happening, then yeah, you could look for other work. That's one option. Or if your benefits aren't good enough, um, you know, uh, you can look for other work. You can look for other employers to potentially join up with and work for. The other option is to try and create your own job, to be your own boss. You could do this potentially in your sort of spare time. And there's 3 books that I don't know if I'd recommend all of them. I would recommend at least checking them all out and sort of at least knowing what they're about. One is the 4-Hour Workweek. Another one is the $100 Startup, and another one is the Rebel Entrepreneur. In all these books say similar sorts of things, sort of, but the gist of some of them, or pieces of some of them, or even aside from them, I would say don't necessarily just quit your job to try and be your own boss, but try to develop your income on the side and try to be earning enough money in your spare time so you can quit your job and then be your own boss. Another option is to potentially find a job that's part-time and then work part-time, so that way you could have a lot of time to try and be your own boss. So I'm asking the question here. I'm asking a few questions, sort of. Are you trying to be your own boss? Should you try to be your own boss? And those are the 2 biggies. Yeah, are you trying to be your own boss, and should you try to be your own boss? If you should try to be your own boss because you would rather be your own boss, then go for it. Try to do it. If you have people that can support you, then yeah, maybe quit your job if you're working full time. There's lots of options, but I'm just trying to get people to think. And especially also if you're already unemployed and you're looking for work and you're failing, not failing, but at least if you're having a difficult time finding work, finding an employer that will hire you, that's another good reason to maybe try to create your own job, try to create your own business. And there is, the Small Business Administration that you can go through to try and be successful with this. There's SCORE offices all across the country, and SCORE, I think it's score.org, SCORE.org, is an organization that has volunteers that do free business consulting or free business advising, business counseling. So you can look that up as a resource. There's lots of resources, there's lots of books, there's lots of options. There's so many different ways to potentially create a business. You can do it online or offline. But yeah, so I'm just trying to get people to think, because I think it's really valuable to think about these things, especially for people who now, yeah, and again, maybe not for people who love their current job and wouldn't want to work anywhere else and get paid really great and the benefits are great and your boss is great and your coworkers are great. Yeah, stick with it. But for everybody else whose situation is not perfect, does not feel perfect, being your own boss may be the way to go. So anyway, I'll probably end it right about here. Thanks for watching. And again, not again, but yeah. Anyway, please subscribe to this channel. I think that's above. Visit my websites, and those are down below. Share this video with others, and there's some links to do that below, or you can do it manually yourself. And also watch my other videos, and I think there's a link above to my that way. So to view my other videos, if you click on my channel, and you can also subscribe there. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or night, whatever it may be where you're at. So thanks.